It has been such a long week. Lots of things have happened, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're okay. It's been a while since we've gotten to just sit and chat. Feels like it's been forever. But I'm glad you're here now, and I'm more than happy to talk. So, what's been up? Right. Everyone's finishing up finals. There's work drama. You name it. Feels like a lot has happened this year. Probably because it's true. One thing after another. And I hope none of it has snowballed for you. But sometimes it does. And that's okay. Life can be a lot sometimes. Little things can add up. Lots of things can happen. I just hope none of it has been too much for you. And regardless of how you're feeling now, I'm glad you're here. It's nice to chat. I don't often have a lot of time off to do this, so I'm glad that we have today. Good. I'm happy you feel the same way. And it's getting colder. Maybe. Honestly, sometimes it feels like the weather is all over the place. So, it depends. But it'll be nice if we can see this snowfall at least once. Depends on where you are, though. Sometimes in a single state, the weather can vary depending on where you live. The sun's nice too, though. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to summer. Definitely the activities, but, you know, it's nice to enjoy what each month has to offer. Especially with all the different seasons. You get snowboarding and building snowmen and hot cocoa, sitting by the fireplace, all that cute stuff. Sometimes opening presents, and mostly spending time with friends and family. That's what the holidays are for. But the summer and all the warmer months, you get to do a lot too. Enjoying the warmth of the sun is something the snow can't offer. But either way, both are nice. Both are good. And necessary. I'm glad we have all the seasons. And it feels like it hasn't been a whole year, but it's December again, and the holidays sneak up on you. They really do. What are you going to spend it doing? Well, I hope, no matter your plans, that you get time both to yourself and time with your loved ones. I'm more than happy to spend time with you too, but, you know, there are other people who care about you, other than me. Not that I need to tell you that. Let's hope this next year offers things that are much better than what this year has given us. I hope you have some things you're grateful for. I know I do. But it's okay to also look back on the year and think, wow, that was something for sure. Not that I'm encouraging you to be pessimistic or anything, but it's okay to not be proud of how the year has gone. I know life throws quite the series of curveballs sometimes, so I'm glad you made it out, and a new year is starting out pretty soon here. What's up? Regrets. Yeah, that's something to think about. Seems like time keeps going faster every single year. Yeah. I understand how you could have some regrets. But that being said, you have next year, hopefully, and everyone has regrets. I think the most important thing is that you don't get caught up regretting all of those things, so much so that you waste time not doing the things that you should, like spending time with others, taking care of yourself, trying something new, or doing something you've always loved. If you waste time instead thinking that you're always going to regret what you've done in your life or what you've built so far in it, then you'll realize all your time is gone. It passes by a lot quicker than you think. So, for what it's worth, I hope you spend your time well. You don't get it back. Even if that's maybe a pessimistic thing to say. I don't think it's entirely negative. I mean, think of it this way. It's a good thing to realize that, yeah, you probably could be spending your time better. And it's okay to take breaks from all of that. Everything that you think you should be doing. It's okay to take breaks from the gym, to take breaks from your friends, to take breaks from your family. You also have your own energy reserve that you need to take care of. So it's okay if you're not ready to tackle life every second it throws something at you. You're gonna fall down. And I'm gonna fall down. And everyone does. It is hard to get up sometimes, but you have people who care about you. I care about you. I'm glad you're here, and I hope that you're taking care of yourself. And even though everyone has regrets, I hope at the end of all of this crazy mess of event after event and every day passing by in what seems like the blink of an eye, I hope you have no regrets. You know, after everything is said and done. And if you do, you should act now. Time truly waits for no one. Not to be a Debbie Downer. Sorry. I guess what I'm trying to get at is you should just appreciate what you have now. Listen to my voice, and I hope you feel comforted. Even if you're alone for the holidays, I hope there is someone that is just aching to spend time with you. And I hope you get that time together. And even if you don't, there's plenty of things you can do for yourself. Take a long, nice bath for once in your life. I know I don't take baths much. Feels like I'm rushed every time I have to shower. But such is life. Eat a good meal. Make sure you're feeding yourself enough. Honor your body for the work it does for you. And make sure you keep up on water. It's the worst feeling to have your body start shutting down on you because you forgot to take care of yourself. It really is really important. And I hope you have ways to do that. I hope you have ways to treat yourself, especially around the holidays. It's good to treat yourself. Life is rough. It is. And if this year has been amazing for you, I'm happy. That's good. For a lot of people, it hasn't been. And that's okay to acknowledge, too, that the people around you might be struggling, even if you're doing great. That's okay. You don't have to be in the same mindset as them. You don't have to drag yourself down to feel the same way. But you can lift them up to feel some sense of happiness, some sense of accomplishment and comfort and love. Because no matter what you're going through, and no matter where you are in life, everyone's deserving of that. And I know around this time too, it's rough for a lot of people. You might feel alone. The cold weather might make you feel like you can't get out of bed just because the clouds decided to engulf the sky. Yeah, I've been there. It's been rough some days to get up and go to work. Sometimes it feels like the whole world is telling you, you just have to stay in bed and sleep the whole day away because that's just how it is today. And as much as you'd like to do that, more often than not, you don't have the time to, and everyone has things to get done. So it's hard to choose to stay in bed when you can't. You don't get the choice to just relax and, waste the day away, all cuddled up in the sheets. But that's okay. Life gives you obligations, and it's your duty to fulfill them. It's not the biggest deal when you get in the hang of it, but it does feel like quite the prison when it's the only thing you do. So remember to take breaks from that too. Not physically walk out because you got bored or because you're tired of work, but mentally let yourself have those escapes, whether it's a really good book, graphic novel or otherwise, or maybe you like to draw or write. Maybe you write amazing stories that you have yet to share with people. Maybe you edit audio. Maybe you film videos. Maybe you play outside and do sports. Can you tell I don't do sports? After long days in the force, doing all that police work, it is the last thing I want to do, to come home and try to do sports. It's honestly not, it's not ideal, that's for sure. But cooking is good. Cooking, baking, there's plenty of things you can do for yourself that get you out of the work mindset, because if you spend all day at work and then you come home and you're still in that mindset of work, it's exhausting. Overworking is definitely something I don't recommend. It leaves you exhausted at the end of every single day. And even if you try to take a break, it feels like you just can't get one because you're so used to staying in that mindset and overworking yourself to the bone. You just can't do that. You can't. Because I said so. Me, Zhu Yuan from Zenless Zone Zero. But yeah, I mean, it's just not good to put yourself in that situation where you feel so obligated to be in that mind space all the time. Your brain needs a break. Your heart needs a break. Your body needs a break. Just everything. You need to be able to step away in some way. And maybe it's just laying in bed on the weekend and listening to music. Maybe it's playing games for an obscene amount of hours, and maybe that makes you feel a little less accomplished in life because you haven't gotten up from your chair in like forever. But still, no matter how you want to escape, it's a good idea to have some escape before you get so trapped in your own head that you feel like work's a prison, because it really shouldn't be. And, depends on the workplace environment. I'm grateful that I've been in the force and able to work public security to the point where, it's comfortable and I have people there who I trust. And the same can't be said for many, many others. So I hope you have your safe people. I hope you have some kind of comfort at work. I know not every company really forms that kind of environment, but you can always find those spaces elsewhere too. Just make sure you're being safe. Make sure you're keeping good people around you, because I do worry if you get all quiet and you don't reach out to anyone. It is worrying. And you need to make sure that the people who do really care about you know that you're okay and know that you're doing well. Or if you're not doing well, let them know. It's not disgraceful to struggle. Everyone does, and sometimes it makes them choose really bad paths in life, and that's just how it goes. But there are people to help, and there are people that you can reach out to. I know it might not feel like the easiest thing, but it's okay to feel alone during the holidays. It's okay to be sad if you have no presents to open, and it's also okay to be happy around this time. I hope that you are, no matter what situation you're in, but it can feel lonely when you're not surrounded by a family who wants to celebrate with you, even if it's just a celebration of being together. You do have the power to change that. And I hope if this year wasn't the best for you, I hope next year is. And I hope that listening to me while a gentle fireplace is burning in the background, that you feel at ease and that you feel like you are in control of your life and what you do with your time and who you spend time around. And I hope the relationships you have right now are fostering you. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. I hope the relationships you have in your life right now are benefiting you and not hurting you. And I hope you can relax, even if it's only for 20 minutes. Happy holidays, and I hope you're safe. So anyway, lots of love to you and to those you love.